Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. I'm Antizark and this is Everquest 2. And we are just getting ready to head over to, I think, the Great Divide. But, look who's here. There's someone named Fiona Vi. Or Fiona Vi. Which is, which, you know, is the lady off the front of the game. She's been the lady in the front of the game for a long time now. So we're at the Deepwater Circle here, and we're gonna see what they have to say.
Hello, traveler. What brings you out this way? You seem pretty far off the local roads here.
I believe I am looking for you, friend. Are you Tatham Majaran?
Ah, you must have been sent by Eros, then. He told us we could expect more help with Recantus.
Have you attempted to speak with him yet?
Indeed, several times. He either tries to talk about peddling his wares, or simply gives us glossy stares.
What am I doing here, then?
I would imagine the duality has a plan. We've been trying different things to get through to him, all to no avail.
Let's figure around it. That's what Fiona Vi is doing here as well?
Indeed, but even she couldn't speak to him. Whether he has locked it is in his head. Whatever he has locked in his head may very well stay there.
Let me speak to Fiona. Farewell. Hey, girl.
Salutation.
Hello. Helendas. Duality mentioned you would likely be here.
Is that so? I guess you're expecting me then.
Indeed. This is the best lead the Duality had on speaking with Lord Everling. There is scattered evidence that this Recantus has channeled the spirit of Everling in the past and may be able to do it again.
I see. I take it that the channeling doesn't last very long.
Which is why we believe that we need to try to get the information from you quickly. We're hoping you can help.
What makes you think that I'll be able to draw the spirit out? Sounds like no one here has had much luck.
Couldn't say for sure, but I believe the Duality's theory is that the spirit of Lord Everling somehow reacts to a strong soul here in North. That's why I was sent. He thought maybe I would be able to draw the spirit. However, I merely received a few words about curios from my efforts.
I see. Very well. I'll see what I can do. Determine a bit. Alright, so Recantus is actually up here. He's the guy that we talked to about the books and stuff. And we've inspected his crate once before. Done some quests for him. Greetings, Recantus. It is Paladin Death, and I'm here to speak with Lord Everling. We're hoping he will speak to us in a matter of great importance.
Paladin Das.
You. I know you. Lord Everling, is that you?
Can you hear it?
Can you hear his cries? Cries? What are you talking about?
As the barriers fall, so do we all.
Sorry, I don't understand. Do you know anything about the calendar? How it relates to the Chelsea stone?
The ring. The keys of fate belong to the ring. The ring belongs to the stone.
Keys of fate.
Barrier cracks and I am divided. Leave the keys, leave them.
Recantus?
He must have faded again.
I greet you.
Ah, you're back. What did he say?
It's very cryptic. He mentioned something about barriers and about a ring. I assume ring is the calendar.
It must be. What else did he say?
He mentioned keys of fate belonging to the ring, and the ring belonged to the stone. All part of a whole, or parts of a whole.
Sounds like the Duality was right on track then.
Are you alright?
I think so. I just felt really lightheaded all of a sudden. Something, something isn't right. Can I get you anything? What is happening? All of the Iran.
Damn. They just died.
Hello? What has happened? What did you do?
Nothing, I assure you. You were standing right here. What could I have done?
This is terrible. We need to inform Eris what has happened here immediately.
Very well. Let me go to him. I was the last to speak with her. Go to him. I was the last to speak with her. I can tell him what I saw.
Very well. Take care of Fiona. We'll take care of Fiona. Get her body back to the duality. Maybe he can think of what to do.
Good idea. Well. What the hell? That's wild. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's wild. Okay, so we're headed to boop 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 boop. We're headed to somewhere. Excuse me. Kinos. Yes, we are. Travel, yes. Yes, indeed we do. Alright, we're gonna... Zhangji. Celestial. Kinos. Oh, there it is, yeah. Not worried about any of those. Those are dailies, and just, I mean, we'll eventually get to them.
I grieve you.
Damn. The dude's got a forehead like fucking crazy.
Oh, you've come back, Polytonus.
I have, but I'm afraid I bear tragic news. Furion of I has perished right before my very eyes.
I see.
Tell me what happened. It was like anything I can recall seeing before. One moment she was fine and discussing the words of Recantus, and then the next she lifted into the air surrounded by a brilliant blue light and fell to the ground lifeless.
I was afraid you were going to say that. It seems it's beginning to happen with even more frequency now.
Wait, this is something you've seen before?
It is. Recently one of the Deepwater Circle had been investigating issues
Such as these, attempting to discern exactly what might be causing mysterious deaths. At first, there were very few spread over great distance, but now I'm afraid it's becoming alarmingly common. Have you been able to figure out anything at all? Only that the victims respond to no form of restoration at all. Whatever is happening to them, even our most powerful of healing magic, seems completely useless. So what do we do now then?
There isn't a lot we can do at the moment. However, with the death of Furion of I suspect the duality will make a more focused attempt to find out what is happening in these deaths.
Why wasn't he doing that already? Anyone could be in peril now.
Indeed, but unlocking the secrets of the Chelsea Stone has been his primary goal up until this point. Everything else has been shoved aside for it, although this might make him change his mind.
But I don't feel like we have time to wait. We need answers before there's no one left to find them.
What are you planning to do?
I don't know. Recantus mentioned something about barriers breaking down before he faded back into his curse.
wonder if it would be a clue. Perhaps. Very as to what, though, I wonder. Did you have an idea? No, but it might be something that the duality... Wait, what was that? What did you see? A bird. Just hovering there behind you. Bird? A raven? Wait, Fiona said something about... that before she died. Follow the raven, she said. How could she know? Right now is the only idea I've got. See where it goes. Follow the strange raven. Hello, you. Caw. 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 You want me to follow you, I gather. Very well. Show me the way. Ghost one. I do not know your name, but I know who you are. Is that so? Who do you think I am then? You are the one to cross the veil. You are to cross where only one has before, and see what mortal eyes should never see. Is this to stop the strange deaths that we've been seeing? Is there something I can do? Perhaps, but before you do, you need to preserve your own soul first. Wait, what do you mean? Is my soul in danger? As are all of ours, but you can buy time before yours is taken. Taken by who? Words will not show you the truth. You must see truth to know it. How can I do that? I will show you. Go to the thundering steps where I mark your map. Go swiftly before your soul joins those that have already departed. Very well. Meet you there. I feel like this is actually the oval plains. And this isn't actually the access quest for this. But we'll see. We'll see where it takes us. But the thing is that it's the we've got the deep water circle, whatever. Seems like the right ones. But these guys are talking like we're about to go to the Ethanir. The people are dying and shit.
Well,
Hello again, Destined One. And hello to you. Now, what is it that you wanted to show me? Do you know this place? No, I don't believe I remember this place. It is where the Great One, known as Ilfanal, removed the corruption from the true spirit. Inside this place is a collection of stones, powerful with spiritual energy. What must I do? You will find shreds of spiritual pain. You will see what is left when that which is not meant to cross is forced into the vortex. You must collect the remnants in the amulet in the center. What will that do?
These shreds hold fast to this reality. They act as a shield to help you remain here, but they cannot protect you forever. Here's the end. Turn once I have the remnants. Alright. Oh. Maybe if I leave and come back in, there'll be more. Hey, there we go. Alright.
Hello.
Do you have them? I do. I found the remnants and managed to trap them within the amulet. Hand me the amulet to me. There you are. I wanted to ask you about something too. I saw something frightful attacked me uh, while I was in there. It looks like some kind of spirit, but different somehow. This is not unexpected. Although the vortex pulls energies in, some will seep out. What you saw is likely a reflection of beyond. It is likely creatures, such that await the spirits on the other side. I think this is the entrance to the oval planes and ship. And the diurnal. Can't we use these amulets to protect everyone? No, this only works for those whose souls are already strong enough to resist the pull. This will only work for a few. Keep yours, and you should be safe for now. So what do we do in the meantime? You must follow. Follow as you did before. Follow what? Follow the raven. It will show you the way. Ah, the raven once more. Very well. Caw caw! Half expect to see you again. Show me where I need to go. Oh, hello. True spirit. Mortal, you have come. Who are you? I am Ravenous, the true spirit elder. I have been watching what has been transpiring here on the mortal realm. You are in far greater peril than you realize, as we all are. As are we all. What is it that's happening? Spiritual energy is being drawn out of your world at an ever-increasing rate, like the pouring of water from a bucket. It started slow, nah, but now the flow increases. Is is this what happened to those who have died, like Tefronovi? Their souls have been torn from their bodies through the places where the spiritual meets the mundane. The druid ranks. Is that what I saw in the went into the alcove? Souls being drawn through them? To where? To Ethanir. Yeah, this is the Ethanir one. What? Why? Why to the Grey Waste? I do not know, but I know that the spiritual collapse that has befallen your world began there. What can we do to stop it, then? Is there a way to go there, perhaps through the druid rings? No, if you were to attempt to use the druid rings to cross into the Ethanir, your spirit would be ripped from your mortal body. Then, have you come to tell me that we are all doomed? I would not waste my time on something so trivial. No, I am here because this bleeding effect threatens the true spirit as well. While we have been strong enough to maintain our hold here for now, eventually this event threatens our existence. So what are we to do? You will need to go to the Ethanir. Okay. Isn't that a one-way trip? I thought that was where the souls went from our deaths. Might have died to save Norath. If I thought your death would save the true spirit, I would have slain you already. No, the elders believe that only the living mortals of Norath will have the power necessary to stop this event. How will I do that, then? I will open the way. Wait, how? We believe your arcane spires, the ones you use for teleportation travel, will be sufficient for what we need to do. We will use them to get to Ethanir. Alright. Should I prepare to go now? No. I will need you to work on one of the spires to prepare it for travel. It must be attuned properly before we can use it to pierce the veil to the Ethanir, and will require assistance to do this. Then you will be best served by speaking with the Deepwater Circle. They probably know the most about the spires and what could provide best help for you. Then inform them of my request and tell them to hurry. My time grows short. Very well. Alright. Neat. But I mean, that's fine, but that's not really where I'm headed with this. group of new combat soldiers asked me to help out the greater contingent pressing Cobalt Scar. See, that's into the Cobalt Scar. I want to find the Great Divide. This is, yeah, it's trade skill. I see. I'll have to take him to Miracle. Hearing the Eternal Prism. Interesting. Zubs Munchies. Guide quest, yeah. The true Nectalos Force, the True Spirit's Lament. Can be defeated. Great Spirit see though. Find an entrance. We've headed to Nectalos to locate Cellok's old hideout. Once we're there, look for any of Raugatha's axioms. Maybe this is the, we'll check it out. I think this is the unlocking for the Beast Lord class, which I've already done. Tears of Vishan. Ah. I see. This is, that's the another thing for the overplanes. I think that's a trade skill quest. Well, let's look up the obviously I've missed whatever I'm looking for, so timeline. Not the crafting timeline. Start quest. Footsteps of Destiny. New heroic characters talk to Lady like or Lord of Essex. Studies on the Great Divide. Heroic characters start the Strait of Drenal. Trial of Ever After. Assassin's Whereabouts. Vengeful Off-Masters. So I know Velius is like basically in Row? The Sinking Sands? I'm not sure if the quest starts here. It might just, be like, oh, talk to the Othmare here. And that might start it. Oh, adventure, I'm pleased you come. Lodazal is rested now and ready to start taking the chosen ones of Nora to Velius. When you are ready, please ring the bell next to you, then. Who is Lodazal? Lodazal is the chosen of Prexus. He's given a piece of Prexus's power and has been entrusted with an important task. It is Lodazal alone who knows the way to Iceland, ice-clad ocean, and it is he who will transport the chosen ones to Velius to achieve their destinies. What chosen ones? Nipik has given a vision. He was told that the stars are aligning and
that the destinies of many are now tied to the lands that we call home, Velius. In the past, adventurers of Noras helped shape the fates of the inhabitants of the icy continent. The time has come for them to do so once more. I'm ready to go then. Alright. I guess that's it. That's all you gotta do. No pre-quest or anything, just... I guess they didn't start doing that yet. Probably just got a piece of mail and said, hey. Hello, you.
Well met.
It is you. You were looking for me? Yes, you are the destined one, unmistakable. I can feel your presence like no other. You are here to change things, to lead us into a direction of salvation. There are those who say that I am destined. Who might I be speaking to? I am Lady Lai Crow, sword maiden of Queen Antonia Bale. Some know me as the Blind Lady of Blades. I come at the behest of the Queen, who has sent me to find you here in the cold winter of Velius. A blind sword maiden? Yes and no. The blessing of Irolisi gives me sight of a kind. It is a story for another day. My message is urgent and you must hear it. The Ages End prophecy may have come unbidden if you do not. Then what is the message? The whispers I hear say the prophecy will soon be unraveled. Then listen and hear me. The Awakened Legion, that terrible army of worms, they know of you. They know that what you tried to do, and they know you are Nora's greatest weapon against them. I suppose that's not surprising. Tales of the Destined One have spread. And so, as you follow the trail of the Ages End, the Awakened trail, one of their top assassins has been on your heels, if not for a mistake on his part that allowed the Royal Guard to intercept one of his message. I would not be here right now, but a mistake he made, and so I warn you. Assassin, I should be honored that anyone would take such an interest in me. I have lost him in this frozen waste, but I do know that he is here in Iceclad. If you are careful, you may find traces of him here. I cannot. Please do not fall to him, but instead let him feel the wrath of the Destined One. Queen Antonia would never forgive me if you did otherwise. Wrath would not forgive me. I have no fear of that. No mere awakened frightens me. This is good, and I feel you are correct. Let me know when you have eliminated this threat. It would give me some comfort to get the good news to the Queen. Of course. Okay, cool. So this is the... Oh, hello. This is the one. Hail, friend. If I'm not mistaken, you've done some work for my company before. If you're interested, some more work, let me know. Might be interested in work. What do you mean? I've only recently arrived here, so I'm setting up shop as a mender for now. While I observe the flow of local commerce, however, I could use your help in finding out some specifics if you're willing to talk to the Elfmen. What are the Elfmen? They're friendly, nature-loving people who have fairly recently settled in this area. They are excellent fishermen, and hoping they may be interested in establishing trade with us for some of their local crafts. Sounds interesting. I've been speaking to the encampment here. So perhaps you could head further south and please find someone willing to trade and find out what goods they might offer and what they might be interested in trading for. They take this recipe to offer in exchange. I'll do that. Nice. Okay. Hello, Deepwater Circle. I recognize you, Fivehead.
Travel within the Great Divide. Interesting. That's a purple quest. Hello, you.
I grieve you.
I've been expecting you. I am pleased you have made it here. Made the journey here to Velius. It is a rough ride, but Lord is all make sure we get here safely for certain. Indeed, now I am sorry you have me at a disadvantage, you are. My apologies. I am Eros, Dalviv, the sword-bearer of Al-Kabor. I am charged with ensuring his safety and with protecting the fallen swords of destiny. Speaking of Noxus and Atok, yes? Soulfire and the Kino's Claymore? Correct. When they were dreamed of their power by Ferrer and Loratak, the duality of Alcabor and D'Artagnan found them lifeless in the chamber of Rowan Tyr. He believed them to be important to the prophecy of the Shishar, thus I am trusted with their care. Interesting. There's a lot of raid shit that went on that I have no idea about. I see. What about Lucan Delir and Antonia Bell? Did swords not belong to them? Lucan apparently did not want Soulfire once it had been drained of its abilities. He left it within the chamber where it fell and never looked back. And Antonia, what did she say? The duality contacted her directly and asked if he might hold on to the weapon until he could figure out its significance given the circumstances that had transpired in Norath and beyond. She agreed to allow him to retain the sword. I see, so where's the duality now then? He has gone ahead to Thurgadon. He is eager to begin his studies within their temples and libraries and see if there is more he can find regarding the prophecy. Why are you here then? Should you not be with him? I stay behind because after speaking with the Ultimate people here, I believe there is a danger here that must be dealt with. Now that you are here, I believe this is something that we can handle together. Very well then. What is it that's happening? The Althmir have set up their village here to help look after the care for the Lodazal as he ferries the adventurers of Norath to Velius. For some time they would encounter the undead, but recently there is a lot more of them coming from the tower. I think we need to see if there are any clues on this undead themselves. I see. I can go ahead and confront them then, see what I can find. Thank you for your assistance here. A flood of undead could prove dangerous to anyone, not just here, but perhaps all the way to Thurgadon. Return when I find more. Ah, the Fallen Swords mystery in the shadows.
Hello.
Come here, read yes, over here. I came here with the duality as a seeker of knowledge. We, the Deepwater Circle, have journeyed here to help the duality and Eris Dalviv with their research, and to learn more about the rediscovered continents of Velius. Many things have changed since it was lost long ago. That's so, like what? Just as through much of the rest of Norath, Velius itself has gone through some dramatic upheavals. We're still learning more about the major events of the past few hundred years, but some are immediately apparent, such as this set of islands. These islands, how so? According to our old maps, these islands were not where they are now. I've been researching how they got here and have spoken to the Alchemy about it, but they weren't able to provide me with the information I needed. Huh, I'm not sure how it happened. Actually, they evidently had some written records, but lost them. I've spoken with a few Alchemy, but none seem to know what might have become of them. I was told that one of their sages, Lopa, might know what became of them. I was preparing to go speak with her. Perhaps I can help. If the records are indeed missing, maybe her information can help us find them. Oh, well then, I'm glad you're willing to help then. I'll speak to Lopa. She should be near the Lotusal docks, and see if she will give you any information on the missing writings. Please let me know what I can find. Return. Oh, neat. I see. These are probably not blue, they're just grayed out. Yep.
Hello.
Rubbish. That's what I say. It's rubbish.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
Look at this. Othmere and the world is coming around them, but they act like everything is peaches and jum-jum juice. Ha, I say. They are throwing water at each other like 4-year-olds. Rubbish.
I assume it's their tradition. I'm not sure it's worth getting worked up over.
And Lodazal? No way. No way he was blessed by a god. The gods abandoned us all lifetimes ago. He's more blessed by practice than I am the Tooth Fairy. And I'll prove it.
Really, how are you planning to do that?
He has the power of the deity, then there's no way it could be contained. It would be present in everything around him, from the water to the animals that swim nearby. If I had more samples, I'd show them all.
Alright. Well, how do you get some more samples then? Hopefully, it will put your concerns to rest.
I just might. At that. Alright, well, here, take this vial, fill it with some of the water around Lodazol, and bring it back. I'll test it alright. Oh, and bring me some of the samples of the wildlife, too. But they're inert as a rock and anti-magic field.
Very well. You wait here and I'll see if I can dig up.
Well,
Please do not disturb me. I must continue my studies. I mean to interrupt your work, but what is it you are studying? You must know I am attempting to learn more about the nature of the undead haunting this area outside the tower of the frozen shadow. With the few samples I have to work from, I need to devote my time to my research. Why do you have so few samples? Well, the undead aren't exactly willing to hand them directly to me, and what I do have, I had to scavenge for. This knowledge could help us tremendously in learning more about the nature of the undead coming from the tower, so I am trying to work with what I have. Let me help then. I could collect more of if you need. Benefit your research. Oh, well, very well then. That would be quite helpful. I am studying the charming magic of ice shades themselves. They seem to be able to hold their captured gnolls and enthrall for an unusually long time, and looking into why that might be, get peace from the dark cloaks and the shades themselves, and a bit of dust off the risen bones of the gnolls. I'll return when I have what you need. You know, I don't know why this island seemed a lot bigger. That's Great Divide. It's ice clad. It's right off the coast. There's some caves. Interesting. Hello, you.
Hello, stranger. Are you lost?
Posse's trading company has come to Velius, and they're interested in establishing trade routes. I'm hoping to find someone to ask about that.
Perhaps I can help. What do you need to know?
Mainly what local items might be valuable for trade. They offer you an improved shellfish trap recipe if you're interested.
I'd be certainly interested in the recipe. What kind of things do they want? Shells? They value shells highly, and use them to make many things. There's nothing more beautiful than a finely polished shell.
Sure about shells, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to ask.
If you want to collect some shells and take back to see if the Posse's Trading Company would be interested. Yeah, I've been washed up on the sloping ice floe south of here. Meanwhile, I'll take a look at that trap recipe.
I'll do that. Shell game. Oh. Okay. Actually, you know what's interesting about that tower? It looks just like the tower in Freeport. Only the floating one. Only it's fallen. Interesting. Hmm. Interesting. I don't know why I went all the way to the bottom, but it was interesting. Trail from a nearby ice floe. Ah, here we are. I'll be right back. Mm. All right. Did you manage to gather some shells? Yes, I found some. Look at the stripy shell here. Simply beautiful. That would make a lovely piece of armor. This new trap design as far as these companies offering looks interesting. See if they'll accept the fine shells and trade. Alright. Huh. So right between. Have you learned what the off-mark might be interested in trading? I have. They're interested in trap recipe, but they're not sure what to trade. They sent some shells, which they use in many of their crafts. You brought me shells? Keep those shells. Shells are not usually in short supply in North. Interested in what they make out of those shells, so that might have more value. I believe they make some kind of armor. If you could bring me more, uh, if you could bring me more information about the Othmar shell armor, or even a sample, I'd appreciate it. I'll ask. Okay, cool. I think we are going to call that a stream. Athena, here are the alpha. But yeah, we're going to call that a stream, and we're going to pick up right here where we leave off. We're even going to go sit next to the fire, so we're all nice and warm. But yeah. We're going to hang out here, and we'll be back in a few hours to continue on. And we'll check it out here. I mean, it's just doing the quest is basically it. So Thank you everybody for watching. I'm Antizark. This is Everquest 2, and we'll see you later. Peace.